Derrick Rose, a man who slightly at the age of 22 became the NBA's youngest ever season MVP, is a player known for his explosive highlights, courtesy of extraordinary speed and leaping ability. Drafted as the overall first pick by the Chicago Bulls in 2008, his Chicago roots contributed to him evolving into a leading figure, guiding the team from his hometown. Rose, in his prime, dazzled with nightly explosive highlights. Despite the brilliance of his career, he faced numerous unfortunate injuries that brought him to the brink of retirement. However, he has since made a remarkable physical and mental comeback, returning to the court as an excellent player, if not to MVP levels. Having endured a series of injuries, Rose, a beloved figure among NBA fans, overcame various perilous situations on his journey to the league. Today, he stands not just as a symbol of resilience but as a testament to the power of comebacks in both the physical and mental dimensions of the game. Derrick Rose was born in 1988 in Inglewood, a dangerous neighborhood on the south side of Chicago, Illinois. Inglewood was notorious for gun violence, crime, and robberies, with approximately 48% of its population diagnosed as living in poverty. Rose, growing up in these challenging circumstances, experienced a childhood marked by financial struggles. Raised without a father, Rose, along with his mother and 3 brothers, faced a tough life. Living in a house meant for 5 people but accommodating 13, Rose remarked, the environment wasn't good. Everyone in my family except my immediate family were doing drugs, there were criminals. There were syringes all over the house, and at that age, I saw things I shouldn't have seen. Growing up amidst the constant threat of gunfire and gang invasions into homes, Rose still grapples with symptoms of PTSD today. Despite the economic hardships, Rose found solace and support in his strong family bond. His family made every effort to protect him in the perilous environment of Inglewood. Basketball became Rose's refuge, a source of strength and focus. Introduced to the sport by his 3 brothers, he showcased his talent from a young age. Practicing on neighborhood courts with his brothers, Rose spent most of his days away from the alleyways of gang violence and gun incidents. By the time Rose reached middle school, his potential was evident. His older brother Dwayne expressed, since middle school, Derrick was shining with the potential to reach the NBA. Despite economic challenges, Rose's family ensured he attended school and practices, minimizing exposure to danger. Choosing the safest high school with minimal gang involvement, the Rose brothers settled on Simeon Career Academy. Here, Rose inherited the jersey number 25 of the promising player Ben Wilson, who had been tragically shot by a gang a few years earlier. Rose sought to honor Wilson's memory by excelling on the court. In his freshman year, Rose led the team to a city championship, averaging 18.5 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 6.6 assists. By his sophomore year, he was appointed to the All-America team. As national colleges began scouting him, Rose guided the team to the Illinois State Championship in his junior and senior years, achieving the historic feat of 2 consecutive state titles for a public school team. Finishing the season with a record of 33 wins and 2 losses, Simeon High School was ranked as the top high school team in the nation. Rose earned a place on the All-USA First Team, solidifying his status as one of the nation's top players. Despite the economic struggles, Rose admitted, I wanted to enter the NBA immediately to support my family, but he had to comply with the rule of attending college for at least a year. Even in college, Rose continued his outstanding performance. In his rookie season, he led the team to a remarkable start of 26 wins and 0 losses. Throughout the NCAA tournament, Rose averaged 20.8 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 6.0 assists, guiding Memphis to the national championship game. Though they lost in overtime to Kansas University in the final, Rose's stellar performance earned him the attention needed to enter the NBA draft. In the 2008 NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls, holding the first overall pick, selected the local superstar Derrick Rose. His impact on the Bulls was immediate, propelling the team to the playoffs in his rookie season. By his second year, he became an All-Star, and in his third year, he became the youngest ever league MVP. However, tragedy struck during the 2012 NBA playoffs when Rose suffered a torn ACL in his left knee. This marked a turning point in his career. Subsequent injuries, including a torn meniscus in his right knee, plagued Rose, leading to extended periods of absence from the court. Despite contemplating leaving basketball for the sake of his physical and mental well-being during his time with the Cavaliers, Rose made a determined comeback in 2018, joining the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Halloween night in 2018, in his first start of the season, Rose delivered a stunning performance, scoring 50 points. His resilience and emotional journey were evident in the moving speech he gave after the game. Even as a bench player, Rose continued to produce impressive stats. Loved by many NBA fans, Rose's story of triumph over adversity, from the dangerous streets of Inglewood to becoming the youngest MVP and battling numerous injuries, resonates with people. Instead of lamenting the unfulfilled potential due to injuries, appreciating and cherishing Rose's presence on the court could be a fitting tribute to his enduring love for the game.